Hello friends, in this video we will discuss how you can take advantage of VIV system, how to take a trade where the probability is higher, and how you can manage your risk. Okay, so first we will discuss about the scanner we have given to all our members. If I show you this one, this is the scanner we have given. So what it does is it gives the stocks which fulfill our VIV criteria. Okay, so this matches our VIV system. Whatever the scanner has, showing the stocks that will fulfill the criteria of the VIV system. I will show you there. Okay, and another thing we have given to all our members is this risk and position size calculator, where you can put whatever the risk you want to take. Like if you want to take almost 2200 risk and the stop loss level is 280 and you are buying at 286, it will tell you that how much total risk you are taking, which includes all the taxes also. So you can buy 270 shares, which will cost you 77,220. Whatever your risk taking capability is, either you want to take a 5,000 risk on any trade, then it will tell you that okay, the total risk will be with tax, it will be 5,480 rupees, and you can buy 676 stocks, and the total cost will be this much of amount. Okay, so this is we provide the scanner and the calculator which auto calculates everything. In this calculator there are two options also. The another strategy is, if you want to buy at lower price, then you can also do that, right? So but sometimes what happens is price never comes down. So first our priority is to calculate the risk we are willing to take. Now let's go to the chart and we will discuss what exactly I am saying. That, see, the most traders, I also did lot of mistakes, and then we understood that how market works and what are the zones or the areas where the probability of any trade's success is high. Nothing is 100% in this market, you have to understand that, but our job is to increase the probabilities. So what we have done is, we have created this system where I will show you how we can take trades and all that, right? Most of our members know how our system works, but still let me tell you that this is the 10-week moving average which we give in our system. You can say, sir, 50 days moving average, yeah, it's almost same. There is no difference in 10 week or, but we like this 10-week moving average to be shown on all the time frame. Means either you are using a 5-minute chart, it will show you the 10-week moving average only, not the 50 minutes. Means if you are using 50 days moving average and checking on the 10-minute chart, it will convert into 50 minutes moving average, but this moving average will remain 10-week moving average on all the time frames. Okay. After that, this is our panel which tells us that how is the short term trend, how is the long term trend, and you can see that there is a background also which tells you that okay, this is a low risk zone. Like I am telling that we prefer our scan and everything, we prefer to buy stocks near 10-week moving average. Okay, but do all the stocks near 10-week moving average are buyable? No, they are not. So which one are buyable? The one which shows on our VIV system as a low risk entries and how high probability entries. Like, let me show you here. So first I will show you that now the VIV 1.8 version is out. So you can see the weekly 10-week moving average, you will get it. Okay, so what happens here is this is a Hindustan copper chart. What happened here? See, first price was far away from the 10-week moving average, and then it reversed before going above the 10-week moving average. The the VIV system got positive, means the background was changed. Earlier it was a background, white background. Then it got changed. So what was the buying area? This was the buying area. You can buy near this one. Okay, so lot of people use 20 days, 10-day moving average also. There is nothing wrong with it, but it depends on market to market. Like, if you see the latest market environment, if you are buying extended stock, the market has punished very badly. In a very bullish market like 2020, 21, 23, buying near 10-day or 20 days moving average was working, but no, current market in 2020 to 5, it didn't work. So where can we find the high probability and low risk entries? Near 10-week moving average. But if you have bought it here, no money, right? If you have bought it here near 10-week moving average, no money. You can see that. No money, because our system was not in buying. No doubt price came near the 10-week moving average, but you can see that there was no change in the background. So where are the high probability trades? When price is near the 10-week moving average and the background is dark or background is changed, that are giving 10 high probability trades. Okay, so you can see that price went up. Then if, let me implement a 20 days moving average also here. Let's put 20. So suppose someone missed here and they decided that okay, we will buy near the 20-day moving average. But what happened? You can see that they didn't make any money. The stock remained volatile, and you know, your stops may have hit, right? But what happens then again? Near 10-week moving and 20-day moving average, our system again changed into positive trend and price started to go up. So this is how our VIV system can help. Okay, this is how our VIV system can help you. That you have to find, our scanner will find you. You have to find a high probability trades. Our target is to find high probability trades like SRF. If you see, this is the latest, I can show you. See, price before price going above the 10-week moving average, where we usually buy, you can see the trend was already changed. So this was a low risk and high probability trade. So if someone bought it here, they must be sitting in a profit. Okay, but if you see here also, price came near the 10-week moving average, but why it failed? Because trend was not changed. Our system didn't, VIV system didn't come into the buy. Here you can see why this price went up, because this was the low risk entry, background was changed and price went up. So our criteria is, our scanner has two criteria. Either the weekly trend should be positive, okay, means the background should be highlighted, or the daily trend should be positive. Okay, if that is happening and you are getting any stock near 10 moving average, then there is a high probability that your trade may succeed. Or if it fails, you can keep the stop loss under 10-week moving average, or you can also do like, if trend again fails, I will exit, right? So you can see here what is happening. I can show you so many examples like this. See what happens here. Before that, there was no trend. Price came near 10 moving average so many times. Then what happens? Price started to contract. And then what happened? You know, when the price was near 10-week moving average and our system got positive, you can see you got a move. So the purpose is not to take trades anywhere, right? The purpose is like here, you can take trade. There is a high probability that you can make some money. Here also, see what we are doing is, we are buying near 10-week moving average by looking at either the trend, the long term or the short term trend. Long term means weekly chart and short term means daily chart, has been changed, or is it positive or not. Okay, so let me show you some other examples of the, this is a Sanduma, right? See what has happened. Before a big move, stock was trading near 10-week moving average, but what was happening? Our system was not positive. So what was happening? It was volatile, making a base, and once you know some confirmation has come, what we have to do is, we have to buy as near as possible to the 10-week moving average. If suppose if someone bought it here at 158.75 or something, 155, and the 10-week moving average was at 150.73, so your probability of success was very high, that okay, you know that trend is getting positive, trend is already positive, you know and 10-week moving average is also positive. You can see the medium term trend, what I told you, that medium term trend is weekly trend. Weekly trend was not positive yet, but daily trend was positive. So there was a probability that this trade may succeed, right? So what happens was, you know you can see it continued the short term trend, and the short term trend also converted into the medium term trend. So what we have to do is we can't predict that what is going to happen, but what we can do is we can use the high probability setups and take trades over there, right? So recently we also I took a trade of Tata Communication uh, 1 2 months back. So it was also like this. See, I bought it near 10-week moving average, and the system was saying that okay, positive. Then that trade got. Whenever in this environment, this such environment, the 2025 environment, when market is choppy, sideways, no strength, then if you are buying near 20 days or 10 days moving average and waiting for the trend to continue, it's getting failed. So what 10-week moving average allows you to enter early, but you, as I said, not all price near 10-day moving average is buyable. This was not buyable, this was not buyable, right? This was buyable because the system was saying that it's getting positive, right? No doubt system can get positive and fail also, but that is not the priority. The priority is to find a high probability trades, like here you can see this was positive, but price was far away from the 10-week moving average, so we are not buying it. Where we have to buy, either we will buy it here or buy it here. But if, why we will buy it here? If weekly trend is positive, if weekly trend is not positive, daily is also not positive, we are not buying that. Okay, so this is the, you know this is how you can take high probability trades. We can discuss few more stocks like Hind Copper. I want to add one more thing, that how more probability can increase. Like if you see here setup, right? The footprints. If you can make a combination of footprint, it will also help. You can see that price, the market has left a footprint for us. That means something is important in this zone. You can see what happened. Price, everything happened here. Our trend also got positive. The price was near the footprint and the 10-week moving average. So this was a very, very high probability trade, that okay, this can be hugely successfully. This could be hugely successful. But as I said, nothing is 100%. But what we have to do is we have to take high probability trades with the help of VIV system. Like here I can tell you, see what has happened. This was also a footprint, right? So what we have to do is we have to see that okay, if price is near the previous footprint and the 10-week moving average is also there and our VIV system is also getting positive, the probability will increase. I will repeat again, nothing is 100% in stock market, but our purpose is to increase the probability, right? Let's check some previously. Yeah, look at here. See what is happening. See, there was in the past there was footprints, so you mark the footprints high and low. If you mark it here, see what happens is price broke the high of this footprint as well as broke above the 10 week moving average, and after that, after 2 3 days, everything got positive and we got the big move. But we can also see here the same thing has failed also, right? What happened was the trend got positive, means background was positive, price crossed above the 10 week moving average, but after few days it failed. So a risk, we have to calculate the risk. Okay, means if it breaks below the 10-week moving average, I will exit. Next time if it goes again, I will take a trade again. So this is how you can find out the high probability trades, because in bullish market we have observed that the 10-week moving average is the place or the area or the zone where demand always generate. If you want to catch 40%, 50%, 60% move, then this then buying near the 10-week moving average make more sense rather than buying near the 10-day or 20 days moving average. If market is very bullish, then maybe price may not test 10-week moving average. So if you missed here, you may miss the move. So in that time, you can use the 10 or 20 days moving average that can help you, or you can use our footprint system. Like here, there is no 10 day or 20 days moving average, but you can use the footprint, and whenever the footprint breakout is happening, you can buy. So there are so many ways to buy, but I am telling you though, if you want to catch big moves, 50%, 60%, 70%, 80%, and market is bullish, but right now if you see Hindustan Copper, market is not bullish, but still it has already moved almost 58% in last 99 days from this setup. And previous also, if you see here, almost 40% move. Okay, so same is with, I had a trade in Hindustan Zinc also. It I have added in my portfolio recently, Hindustan Zinc, Hindustan Copper, and all that. What I did was, simple thing I did was, price should be near the 10-week moving average, trend should be positive. So on with, and as I told you, if there is a footprint, nearby footprint, low or high, right? So this was the day to buy. Price went up, shaken out the weak hand, but as the trend was positive, there was a high probability this trade may succeed, and this is an opportunity to enter near the 10 to 10 week moving average. And you can see after that what happened. So what we have to do is, we have to find out the high probability zones, and high probability zones you can't find near the 10-week moving average, but our VIV system tells you that okay, these are the zones, high probability zones, that okay, this can be helpful, this trade can succeed or something, right? So with the help of 10-week moving average and the high probability trade zones, the trend system, and this, it can help you to find out good trades. We have invested, I have invested here in Hindustan. I am not trading in this stock, but I have invested for next 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. So I have invested here, right? So not every trade will be successful. You have to understand. But I can show you the history. See that how you can catch high probabilities. See the previous Hindustan Zinc trade. What happened here was, Price was getting tight near the 10-week moving average, then it went down. But if you have bought it near this, looking at the 10-week moving average, fail. See, right? This was also the 2 3 times it failed, but one time it will be very successful, and this is what happened here. This was a big base. If you can see in Hindustan Zinc, this was a very big base, almost almost 502 days, November 22 to April 24. And see what happened. The move started near 10-week moving average only. The big moves will start near 10-week moving average only. Okay, because this is the zone where the big money gets involved. This was the zone which they accumulated for years. They accumulated, slowly accumulated, and now they are done with their shopping. They will break it out, and a trend will start. Now what happened? The more the price went far away from the 10-week moving average, there was a high probability that this trade will be, means the stock is very extended. Like if we go to this zone, our system will also tell you that you know that the stock, if you see from 10-week moving average, it has gone to 63%. That means it is very very expensive or extended, and it is a parabolic move. It is better to get out and book the profits. See, the same is happening if you look at the weekly chart now. See, same is happening. All the action is, our system has told us that okay, the weekly time frame is very positive, the price is near the 10-week moving average. This is the zone where we can buy, right? We can invest, and you can see what is happening in that. Okay, so if you can make a combination of weekly or the daily, and if you can get a footprint nearby and the price is near the 10-week moving average, you can have some good trades. Your probability will increase from 30 40% to 60 70%. It can increase. I hope this video will help you. Rest, if you have any questions or you don't understand about the VIV system or how it works, uh, you can either send a message on Twitter or write a comment under the video. We will get back to you and reply as soon as possible. Thank you guys. Take care. Bye for now.